Cusco, the city of the Incas. When the Spanish arrived, they kept the same city plan. Hence, this square is much the same now as it was before the Spanish conquest. Where the Incan temples stood, the Spanish kept the foundations and built churches on the same site. Many of these lower Incan walls are still here today. Incan masonry was so fine that much of it still stands today. The stones fit so close together that it is impossible to slide a piece of paper in the crack between them. The Incans were fond of making watercourses. This is a reconstruction of one of their fountains. This old monastery, now a museum, holds some of the finest examples of Incan stonework in Cusco. Priests used the Incan structures as cells to live in. This enabled them to survive till today. The holes were put there by the Incans. This shows how they constructed their walls. The guy in the hat is our guide on this tour. The guide told us that the Incans had gold and silver bands in place on the walls where you can see the black marks. Our guide told us the best way to remember to say that name is to think of a sexy woman. Nobody really knows why the Incans built Sacsayhuaman, but some suggest that it was a fort. In my opinion, a fort of this size would have been very hard to defend, as it is a very large structure. Spanish invaders took a large amount of stone from this site to build churches and other public buildings. So the original size of the building and its shape could have been very different from what we see today.
He's going to show us guinea pig. Wants to pose for your picture. Teacher saying it. I see it. Guinea pig and hooch. Very old origin. This is still in use. Foot plow. Give her something to the lady. She's the bootlegger.
This site shows the Incan interest in water. This natural spring was a ceremonial bathing area with its own temple buildings. Here is another important Incan invention linked to water, the irrigation ditch.